What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Your man Eric Wilson here at the 2025 National Scouting Combine. I am here with my man Cameron Alves. Thank you, sir, for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Where did you play ball, sir?
So I played at Stonehill College, where I earned my undergraduate degree, and then I just finished up this last fall at Central Connecticut, where I'm earning my master's degree.
And what position did you play?
Slot receiver.
Slot receiver. All right. So I like to ask everybody, where did your love of the game come from?
Well, it was instilled in me from a young age from my dad. I grew up a son of a coach, so from the time I could walk, football was instilled in me. From there, I really just became prideful in the fact that I grew up, born and raised in Rhode Island, and it's a very small football community, and I kind of became obsessed with the fact of growing that brand and being able to represent that going forward. So I think that's really where my passion lays.
So as a wide receiver, I have to ask, have you played all positions, inside, outside, slot, the whole nine, or are you particularly wanting to play one position versus the other?
No, I've played all over. I got some fortunate experience in my younger ages of college being able to play outside, and I actually grew up playing quarterback, so I was able to touch on every what my height and my weight allow me to on the offensive side, play those positions, and I really, slot was just a field that I was able to dive into as it matched the skill sets I have into a role that I was able to be the most successful.
Speaking of skill set, what is your one major skill set that separates you from other receivers?
I'm going to have to say my lateral quickness. I think that that's something I've been able to stand out from a young age, and it's something that I pride myself on, and it helps me get open, helps me make plays for my team.
As a slot receiver, you have to have a certain sense of, I will say, invulnerability, because you're going to get hit by some linebackers if you come across the middle. That doesn't bother you?
No. I grew up a football player, not a wide receiver, so I love every aspect of the game, and it's in the job description, and I'm willing to do it. I love it. Now you got to be couple screws got to be loose to play this game. So I think I try and, hone that in and kind of make it my personality out there.
All right. So the question I ask everybody who comes to the National Scouting Combine: if you could pick and play for any team in the NFL, which team would you want to play for, and more importantly, why?
Well, talking about, gritty little slot receivers and growing up in New England, I think my answer is pretty obvious. It's going to be the New England Patriots. There's a lot of guys I was able to grow up and, idolize, and I just took so many parts of their game and kind of formed it into mine when I made my transition. And, I love everything they do, and I love everything the organization and the region stands for. So
you have no problem just being among the names of a Danny Amendola, a Wes Welker, and now a Cameron Alves?
That'd be a dream come true, and it's something that I've prided myself on, and that those guys have done so much for me. A small kid from Rhode Island, and I do take a lot what they have. Even now, when they're just post-football life, just their personalities and the way they're growing themselves in their business, I think I truly emulate them, and I would love to have a little piece of the pie.
All right. Cameron Alves here at the 2025 National Scouting Combine. My brother, thank you so much.
Thanks so much. Pleasure.
I appreciate you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. We'll be back in just a moment.